Well, it looks like they finally did it. That's right. Rocksteady has followed Disney down the very dark rabbit hole and found the way to put a chick in it and make her, don't know what I'm talking about. Well, we're talking a little bit about Kill the Justice League's Mrs. Freeze on That Game Plays. Hi, folks. It's CC here again, once again with the great orange monster man himself with the multiple channels, Marvin, the movie monster. How you doing, Marvin?
Oh, hello, my friend. I'm excited for this follow-up on a first story about this Mrs. Freeze. I think we all kind of thought it was a sick joke at first. Like, there's no way they could be this dumb to follow up this game with this character, but here we are.
Do you want to see how dumb?
Oh, I would love to see how dumb.
Okay, here's the dumb.
To see how dumb.
Here's the dumb. All right, Rocksteady reveals that Mrs. Freeze is, even better, a lesbian named Victoria Freeze.
Oh, the hackiest name they could have given her is Victoria Freeze as a female version of Victor Freeze. Oh, my goodness.
Of course. Now, if you look, you can see that she is using, I think, Iceman's powers here.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, so Rocksteady is really living up to the something.
She looks like my high school gym teacher. She's just missing like 3 enormous dogs.
Okay, well, anyway, so Rocksteady detailed that Victoria Freeze is an ice-cold, self-sufficient, of course she is, strong and powerful.
She don't need no man.
That's right, survivalist who has watched her Elseworld turn to ice. Ice.
Wait, shouldn't she like that? Like, isn't that like always like the goal of Mr. Freeze character?
Well, yeah, I think so. But she's very happy. She's very happy to make everybody else a little cold. She's pretty cold herself. That's right, because of Brainiac's invasion. So the developer says by the time we meet her in season 2, she's spent years as the last holdout of her dying planet, unwilling to leave her cryogenically frozen wife behind.
Oh, they just giving her the same backstory as Mr. Freeze. I had a feeling that Nora Freeze wasn't going anywhere.
Ah, well, it seems she's still on ice, safely entombed. Anyway, unwilling to leave her cryogenically frozen wife behind, but after being recruited by the squad, she may have the chance to save her and unleash an icy Hades. Wow.
Oh, boy. Oh, man, so edgy.
Hey, that'll solve global... Anyway, so they kept detailing it, saying Mrs. Freeze is bringing home some much-needed expertise to the squad in the form of her freeze tech. The primary way she utilizes her inventions is through her Traversal, which incorporates a combination of ice-cool control and super smooth sliding that makes it a fast-paced dynamic and a totally unique Traversal kit.
Sounds amazing. Oh, man, I'm so glad this game is free to play now.
It does, and that's right. The Amazon, if you got it on, I think it was for Amazon Prime Day, but it was available on Prime Games. That's true. So Mrs. Freeze's primary traversal ability is Ice Path, taking a card out of Iceman's, book of tricks. Whether used in the air or on the ground, this ability gives her complete freedom of movement. She can quickly slide around behind an enemy, shields to flank, dash straight into the fray. Oh, she is like
it's the only thing straight about her.
Hey. She can quickly slide around behind enemy shields to flank. She can do all kinds. She's OP. Anyway, when her ice path is run dry, her secondary traversal ability, loop de loop. Loop de loop. She does it.
Oh, there we go. Loop de loop.
That'll get her moving, right? Anyway, so she can jump out of the loop at different times. Freeze can zoom in different directions. Straight up for an aerial recon of the battlefield. Straight forward to dash back into the fight. And straight down for a slam into the ground. Aerial precision is her final ability, creating a mid-air ice platform for her, to fire down on Brainiac's forces. Oh, look at her. Stunning and brave.
Is that the same character right there?
Yeah, I think there's a light shining up at her.
Why does she look like Kim Jong-un?
I don't know. I can't answer these questions. There's no way I'm going to play this. So apparently she realized that Wait a minute. You'll discover the world as a result of the final act of sabotage by Mrs. Freeze. Once she realized the fight against Brainiac on her home world was unwinnable, she hatched a plan to destroy the Kaloon terraformers, sending the entire planet into an ice age. Well done.
Good job, Mrs. Freeze.
And Metropolis is now frozen solid. So there you go.
Huh.
Look,
Still
I
not
mean,
playing this game culture.
yeah, obviously she's coming out of an Elseworld. Here you go with the frozenness of it all. I have a feeling this is the last update people are going to get. And
Like ever, I hope.
well, here's why. In the
Yeah.
last 24 hours, the peak 24 hours was 314. And at the moment this was taken, 248.
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine like trying to get in there and like find people to play a game with? Like there's nobody playing this game.
I still can't believe they took a $200 million L on this one. Man, Warner Brothers, come on now. Man, this is just going to be bad. Again, here's Sweet Baby Inc. We focused on that last time. This game isn't going to get any better, Marvin. Do you have any thoughts on how we can improve it?
There is no improving this game. It just has to fade away into obscurity. I mean, it's already in obscurity. It's got to fade deeper into obscurity. You know, some might say, "Hey, Marv, it's free to play. Why don't you give it a try?" I would say that the investment of time is still far too expensive when it comes to this game.
Yeah, and by the time this video airs, folks, which could be in the next few days, you may have run out of time to pick up this game for free, and you will be stuck paying for it eventually at $3.99 in 6 months, because I imagine that's about where it'll be at.
6 months? You're being generous.
Yeah, well, they can't lose that much money. Anyway, I don't have anything else to say on this. What about you, Marvin?
No, I'm all tapped out on this subject.
So, hey, folks, tell us what you think down in the comments section below. I'm just curious. Are you going to play this? Do you care? Is this an idiotic move by them? Does it matter anyway? What about, lesbian Mrs. Freeze? Was that a good idea in the first place? I mean, there's so many questions here. I have no answers. I'm asking you for some. And, while you're down there, hit the thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed by turning the little red button to gray. I would appreciate that. I know Marvin would as well. Our team is growing, our channel's growing, and, well, you're helping us grow. And if you want to leave a super thanks, that would be sparkling. Anyway, on that note, as usual, game on.